I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. We have a very, very, very special guest on the show today. Rob Cash on the set. What's going on, Rob Cash? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. You know, on the set, ready to get it in.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, man. I'm really honored that you came on the show. You actually caught the YouTube world by storm, man. Believe it or not. The way I heard about you is like people bogarted my channel, which, yo, you heard of Rob Cash, Rob _ Cash. I'm like, Rob Cash? Like, what the? Like, I just heard about it so much that I had to go over to your channel. And then I was like, okay, now I see what they're talking about. He got a lot of energy. He's bringing, something new to the crypto world. And that's what I liked about it. I liked about it that, some more diversification basically in the crypto world, because it's all about, somebody telling their story from different angles, basically. So man, welcome to the crypto world. Welcome to the XRP family. It's an honor to have you. How's it been so far since you started making videos?
You know what? It's cool. I try to, pardon me, I try to answer everyone in the comments because I'm a regular dude. I'm very humble, and I try to let people know that I'm just a dude on YouTube. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's been great. I've definitely gotten way more love than negativity. Definitely. Okay. I got welcomed with open arms by a lot of people, man.
Yeah. That's a good feeling too. Like when you can pretty much fill people out right away. If they're showing love and embracing you. I'm telling you, man, they're embracing you big time. That's for sure. Because you got a lot of knowledge up in there, man. You spitting that fire.
I appreciate it, and I believe in sharing. You know what I'm saying? And to be, because I'm a very forward dude. I came into the space for multiple reasons.
Okay.
Because as being a minority, and being a majority, meaning working class.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to put that out there to let people know that we're here as working class people and people of color. We get this too. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We're not behind with it, even though what makes everybody gravitate is we go, wow, because even with silver, it's not many people like me I could connect with.
Okay.
And I'm about connecting with any and everybody, but what I'm saying is we are kind of sprinkled out.
Okay. Okay.
So I voiced my opinion just to let people know that, hey, look, we're here, we get it, and if you want to get it, I'm here. Because most people just feel comfortable in what they're familiar with.
Exactly.
I'm just the average brother. See somebody like me talking about crypto, that might make them more comfortable about talking about it. And then we can all talk together about it.
Exactly.
Because one thing about being in silver and gold, I connected with people of all types, all races, even all tax brackets, because like-minded people. And that's what I like about it too, because once we connect with each other on our inner circles, then they reach out to the outer circles.
Oh, okay. That's that's actually, believe it or not, that's one of the kind of like recurring theme I've had on my channel is basically, since I started making videos, like I got people from Germany, Poland, Thailand, the UK, all around the world. Actually, believe it or not, it's like when we find something to connect on, it's actually race doesn't really even matter no more at that point. Gender, race, that's out the window. It's like basically we all have the same goal and we can relate from there. And then that's when we create and develop new relationships and new understanding. And that's another thing that's been amazing about crypto since you mentioned it, is the way it's brought the world together. It's like amazing, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And what makes it beautiful is that what I try to get across in my videos, like I've explained before to a lot of my subs, I tell them, if you want technical, breaking, fast news and what's going on, technically with XRP and maybe another asset, I tell them, see you, Jungle, digital asset investor, because that's your guys, that's your lane.
Okay.
I try to bring people together so far as a common view and to let them know that crypto is bigger than just collecting crypto, because I collect it to empower my family financially. Not only that, but to protect myself from the powers that be.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because it's still a big game out there. And I let them know, let's have fun with it, but let's not forget the seriousness of why we're collecting XRP and other good assets.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah, you're right on the money with that. So I guess that actually kind of brings me to like my first question is, what brings Rob Cash to crypto? Like, for people that's not familiar, I'm pretty sure you may have told that story, on your channel, but, introducing Rob Cash to the world that doesn't know Rob Cash. What brought Rob Cash to crypto?
Okay. What brought me to crypto was having another asset class besides precious metals.
Okay.
Because technology, if you notice, it comes in, technology change generationally.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you an example. Just say, because I used to be a DJ, right?
Okay.
And if my house caught on fire, the first thing I'm saving are my records, not the equipment, because I always update my equipment anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Records are more precious than the equipment because you always update it.
Okay.
So to get to my point financially, things were going to turn around. I missed the internet bubble, don't want to call it a bubble, but I missed the turn of the internet.
Okay.
I was in my early 20s doing God knows what. But
I know what you mean.
now, like you said, though, I'm in my 40s now, so your focus changes. And I thought about, what I was doing with gold and silver, but at the end of the day, how we deal with money is going to change.
Okay.
And blockchain technology pulled me in.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's not corruptible. So I said, okay, I can still collect my gold and silver, but this is a good way to go. So because it's not corruptible, and I was thinking of peer-to-peer, just like the Bitcoin purists thinking it was going to be this and that. I came in for that reason, but I also woke up realizing that it's not going to be the end-all, be-all. There are other, assets that can probably fulfill the dream that we're looking for in a digital asset.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Blockchain is what brought me here, so far as being peer-to-peer without the control of the banks.
Okay, I see what you're saying. And actually, that really makes me reminds me of something how you put it. Because I actually watched a clip the other day where a guy said blockchain technology is actually the beginning of history. Because the thing is, like, now that we have basically a ledger where entities have to be transparent, then guess what? You can tell right away if this bank was defrauding somebody, or this crypto exchange didn't pay somebody off, or they ripped somebody off. Because guess what? Now it's all on the ledger. So basically, hey, this entity can't be trusted. This entity can be trusted. Don't deal with this person no more. We can deal with this person. Because, like, history is full of lies, basically. So now that we're going to start recording history on the blockchain, it makes sense that it's really the beginning, just like you just said. That's for sure.
It keeps everybody honest. And then with smart contracts, the transaction just won't even go through if the person isn't vetted on the other end.
Okay.
So that's the good thing about smart contracts also. So you don't even have to worry about the deal even going through. That's why it's a smart contract. So because if there's anything, corrupted within that contract, the deal will not go through. It vets all information before anything is transacted. So that's why I love this space with this.
Okay.
It keeps everybody honest.
Wow, you ain't lying. I just learned something else real quick. Now I can see why people is hollering about Rob Cash on my page.
You know what? To be honest, I don't talk about technical, issues about crypto on my page. Like I said, I save that for the other guys, because that's their lane. I try to rally people up so they can stay focused, on why we're here or why you should be here.
Okay.
So I'm more like, the morale. I try to keep the morale within the space.
Yeah, exactly. You actually remind me a little bit of Jungle Inc. You ever check him out?
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah. You and him seem like you cut from the same cloth, like motivating the morale side, the gladiator. After listening, you're getting me pumped up just talking to you right now. So,
gotta keep it pumped, man.
Yeah, that's for sure. So basically, you got into crypto. So you located crypto from silver, basically. As far as basically, checking out investments. So would you come across Bitcoin first? How did you end up to basically, finding Ripple?
Now, I I've been in the crypto this January, probably make it the 3rd year. So I did, I was part of the bull run of 2017.
Okay.
So I came across Bitcoin because actually I knew about Bitcoin around 2010 with a friend of mine. He's a real tech guy, right?
Okay.
So, and I was going, my wife could kill me now because I was going to buy Bitcoin years ago. I wanted to. I was going to put $5 grand on it.
Oh, man.
Yes. But you know what the problem was then? I didn't have any information on how to acquire it. It's like you had to know someone who knew someone to get it.
Exactly.
So I got frustrated. I fell back off of it and, just kept collecting my precious metals.
Okay.
Then finally, I just stumbled on it because my friend, he moved back to Spain. Real good friend. So I stumbled across Coinbase and I said, holy, I saw Litecoin, Ethereum, and I was like, okay. I said, let me look at this Litecoin. Litecoin was $10. So I said, okay, let me grab this Litecoin. Yeah, I think Bitcoin was like $30 or $35 at the time or something like that. But I went to So after that, now, just to fast forward, how I got to XRP was I was against it at first because my political beliefs. and I'm an honest dude. I want to keep it honest now. I'm going to try to be with it. I stumbled across XRP. Only because the price, because I really didn't know much about digital assets, to be honest, because I got into the digital space to get Bitcoin because of privacy and being away from the banks.
Okay. Makes sense.
So when I saw Ripple XRP, I saw the price. It was like 5 cents. And again, I'm just looking at it because of the price. I didn't know about the use case, any of that stuff. I was so new.
Exactly.
Then I started, educating myself, and I started hearing people, well, it's a banker's coin, is this? And of course, red flag went up on me.
Yeah, exactly.
So I stayed away from it.
Exactly.
But I come to it this early, at the beginning of this year. I just said, you know what, let me do my own research. I started looking, and I saw what they were trying to solve. And I understand business. If you solve a problem, okay, and I looked at the price and I said, okay, they're solving a problem. And then I started getting more information and seeing who they were making deals with, seeing who they were cohesive with, and that they stuck to one damn thing. They weren't all over the place because guys was telling me, oh, they're just trying to get all your assets. And then once you buy the coin, they run off with the true digital assets like Bitcoin. But then I got away from the FUD. I looked into it myself and I thought about what I knew about banking, the dollar and stuff like that. I said, no. And to be honest with you right now, CKJ, just say if it is a banker's coin, right? Just say it is. It still makes sense to purchase it. If you could have bought the dollar at a penny, wouldn't you be happy right now?
Yeah, you're right on the money again with that. That's for sure. Yeah.
Difference, because no matter what, you can't do this without banks, without governments, because it's not going to go to the moon without these people touching it.
Exactly. I think you're right on the money with that too, because now just talking to you again, I actually realized something else. I think that basically that FUD might have been started originally, maybe. I'm not going to say that because then I'll identify one community. But let's just say, we'll say this. It's basically, everybody I've talked to, that nobody's like, thrilled about banks. Nobody's thrilled about banks. Nobody's thrilled about overdraft fees. So it's not that we're supporting the banks. It's that basically, like you said, we actually did our research and we looked at the project and what they're doing and what the use case is. Now, sending money cross borders is a real problem, and that's the problem they're solving. Now, banks happen to be using it, yes, okay. But the thing is, it's not like, oh yeah, we're for the banks. And that's basically, once we did our own research, we realized that FUD was originally created, saying it's basically a banker's coin. And I don't know where the FUD started out. I was going to say, but I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to assume. But like you said, once you said, okay, I'm going to do my own research, and then basically, like you said, we come to the conclusion, like, damn, this technology is amazing. Like, the team is impressive. Like wow, I was blown away. It's so clear cut. Like, woo, especially if you do, like, Ripple, and then you go down the line and see what other projects are available. You're like, this is the one right here, that's for sure. So you missed the 5 cent opportunity.
Oh my God, my wife can shoot me again on that one. But Litecoin made up for it, to be honest.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I was in early with Litecoin, so it did help me out.
Okay, yeah, Litecoin did have a nice run up there in the beginning, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
so you know, from basically, another thing we kind of talked about a little bit before we got on is basically is like the new way of investing, the new opportunity that's brought so many people, you know, to crypto. Is like, for example, like we can do our own research now. We can get on our own computer or phone, and you know, we can do our research, and we can take our money and invest in the company. And I think this is like open up the doors to a whole new you know, world of people that probably wouldn't traditionally get into investing. So that's why I think it's so good that we, you know, have some diversity in the community now, because guess what? We can tell, you know, we want to tell everybody about how amazing this technology is. So I guess my question is, you know, do you spread the word, like, you know, where you work at or through your community or your friends? You know, what's the sentiment of when you bring this news of Ripple and XRP to people? You know, what's the feedback you normally get?
You know what? I actually, just like you said, the template you laid out, that's exactly how I do it. I talk to people at my job, sometimes people randomly on the street. If we just I'm telling you, the reason being because, again, I understand that there's a system dedicated to keep poor people poor.
Okay.
I'm political 24 hours a day.
Okay.
And that's how I get people to understand what they're missing. This opportunity is just, it's the perfect storm to change to have a transfer of wealth.
Okay.
You know, from people that would normally probably just be poor the rest of their lives, they can change that now. Now, what their spending habits going to be once they get money, I don't know. But this is an opportunity to change your life, and you're not going to get it. Exactly. And I think it would be longer, as opposed to like with the internet, it's almost 20, 30 years. You know, this right here, I think that the transition would be longer. Okay. Nothing's going to come along the way this is. Like you said, the average person can invest from their phone. They can research from their phone or their computer. They can take $20 a week. And I'm not, you know, we're not financial advisors, but we're just saying a person with less means can still have a chance to change their life without dealing with the traditional, you know, forms of investing. Like you need $5,000 and a broker, and they take 20%. And if you actually don't hold a certain amount, they actually kick you out of the investment space.
Exactly. Exactly.
A teenager working at a fast food restaurant or the mall can change their life for the better. They can pay for their college in a couple of years or something like that, you know, and this gives everyone a chance to make the playing field level.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right on the money with that. You're right on the money with that. I guess I'm gonna get to some you know, I kind of want to do like the introduction of Rob Cash, how you got here, you know, where you're coming from. But I want to get to some of the good questions that people ask me that kind of stump me a little bit sometimes to see where you stand at.
Okay.
You know, one of the most popular questions I get all the time is, what's your end of the year prediction? Now, I don't know if you do predictions or not. You know, so, you know, if you don't, you don't. But, you know, everybody always asks me, so I just want to see where you stand with that. What's your end of the year prediction? Because you were familiar with the bull run, like you said, the Litecoin run up, and you've been here. What can Rob Cash tell us about the end of the year prediction?
I'll tell you what, I honestly think, all right, my end of the year prediction would be that this bull run would be a lot healthier than last year's bull run.
Okay.
That I can say, because we have institutional money coming in for sure.
Okay.
Okay. With backed, everything else coming into play. And then, you know, it's just, the news has been so bullish, it's ridiculous. Last year, there wasn't no bullish news. It was just people buying, discovering.
Wow,
and like
the money.
Retail.
Wow.
You know, it was just people discovering the market. So now we have the manipulators coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. The manipulators are coming in. They already flooded the weekends out. Now it's time for them to play.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be a healthier market, this bull run. Now, I don't have an exact number because I don't have a crystal ball. I can't see the future, because if I did, I would be a Bitcoin billionaire, right? But I do think it's going to be a healthy bull run. I honestly think it's going to be a healthy bull run, but I do not have any price predictions at all.
Okay. Believe it or not, well said. You're right on the money with that. It's the same comment I've had too. Like basically, I believe last year's bull run is going to be nothing compared to this one. Exactly like you said, with institutional money coming in and news being so much more bullish than before. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't lie. I just, man, you just don't know. I wake up every morning, I'm like, whoo, it's going to go down soon, baby.
Yeah,
you
yeah, exactly.
And XRP, it's going to murder the game. It's going to murder it, man.
Yeah, you're right on the money. The other day when it started dropping to around, because we've been holding 50 cents for a while, and then when it started going to 40 and 37, I got real excited because I'm like, yeah, because I thought it was our last opportunity at 50. So when it was dropping, like people like, us or, people in the community that's done major homework, that's exciting to us. It's an opportunity to increase our position. Amazing opportunity right there, that's for sure. So my next biggest question is there's a lot of price predictions going on. Now, I will tell you first, the community is really excited about Bearable Guy 123.
Yes.
Yeah, they love Bearable Guy, and a lot of his predictions have come true. But now that we're coming towards the end of the year, everybody is like, are we going to see 589? Or, it's somewhat similar to the last question, but still, what's your whole thoughts on the 589 run up? Is it possible that we can see 589? And even if not at the beginning of the year, eventually?
Eventually, no doubt. Honestly, I have no doubts about eventually.
Okay.
End of year, I'm going to tell you like this. CKJ, if it happens, baby.
Yeah, you're right on the money.
Let's go. But if it doesn't, I'm still happy.
Exactly.
I saw Ripple go to 384 or 383 last year. I saw that in front of my face. I saw Bitcoin go to 20 grand in front of my face. So I'm happy either way. I'm glad I finally got the FUD out of me. I became a Ripple pioneer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just happy that I re-educated myself and grasped onto XRP. So whether it, $10, $15, $25, or 589, I'm in Liechtenstein either way. Just know that. 589, I'm in Liechtenstein. End of the year, who knows? But I will say this. Between Bearable Guy, Crypto Bear, and Sam I Am to the lifeboats, dude, just know that I am excited about 589 and Ripple Rippler. They all have me excited about 589. That I can tell you.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like a really good thing, like all these different like entities come in the community, because it's kind of like a two-part question. Like, for example, we have had an extended bear market. What keeps you excited during the bear market? Plus, I think, like I said, with the Bearable Guy and the Ripple Riddler, and it's good that we have things like that boost the morale, basically. So, what kept you strong, during the bear market? Like, was it the research you've done, or man, this is, what kept you strong during it? Because a lot of people folded, and so what kept Rob Cash strong? And what's words of wisdom for people to keep holding?
You know what? Honestly, maybe my age has something to do with it. I've seen a lot of failure in my decades of living. I'm almost 50. I've seen a lot of failure, and I've seen a lot of innovation. So my point is that I've seen these same tricks before. It's the same old stuff. It's like, these parrots that be on the news, they tell you this is garbage, this is great. Next thing you know, you find out the thing they told you garbage was the great thing. The thing they told you great was the garbage. I've seen this a lot over my years, brother. So seeing all that, and then knowing what these people do, they get you out of the market. They buy everything on the cheap just to keep it simple. Once they flush all of you out, then what they do is say, we cleaned it up, we perfected it, now you can buy it from us. And customer, because I say in my videos, are you an investor or a customer? So what they did was they fudded you out and turned you back into a customer instead of an investor.
Wow.
That's what kept strong. Man, these dudes can't pull that crap on me. Matter of fact, again, I'm a poor working guy, CKJ. I look at it as opportunity to buy, because it's the bull run is going to happen. So what you do is, man, buy it on the cheap. You do discount shopping at the malls and everywhere else. Treat your crypto the same way.
Yeah, wow, man, you packing a lot of knowledge in there, man. You're packing a lot of knowledge. I'm gonna have to start making sure I tune into you every day. I'll be honest. That's for sure. You became one of my top picks now, man.
I appreciate it.
That's for sure. Yeah, I'm honored that you come on the show. That's for sure. It's an honor to have you. My next thing is really quick is, what is like when you tell, like, for example, I'm not sure if you're married, your significant other about crypto, or your brother, your cousin, or, just family members, like, is it hard to convince them about this, what's going on, or do they still disbelieve, or, what kind of take do you get just from people like in your close circle?
You know what? Because I speak very bluntly, some get it, some are just morons. I really just got to say it the way I feel it, because, I think part of the problem with that, because I always talk to them about gold and silver, like I said, almost a decade ago.
Okay.
And I told them, protect yourself, protect your wealth. And what they think is, they look at wealth as the Bentleys and stuff like that. And I said, listen, protecting your wealth means protecting what you have now. Like, just say with the dollar, if it was to fall right now and they shut down banks and your dollar becomes worthless, how would you operate? That's how you protect your wealth. So they know this is not new for me to tell them about these types of things.
Okay.
So now, when I talk to them about crypto, some of them, they grasp it right away. They go, yeah, I see what you're talking about. They look at the technology, and we talked about the internet. So some of them got it right away. Say, listen, I miss the internet, and it's everywhere. It's in your car and bathroom, TV, you name it, and your air conditioner now, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They see it from a technology standpoint, and from a financial standpoint. So some people get it right off the bat, but some people, they can't see the forest for the trees, man. And you just got to walk away, because time is not refundable. I can't waste time on people like that.
Yeah. That makes sense too. So I guess, my other question is, my next question is basically, it seems like, you've been in the history of investing with gold and silver, and you've been in crypto for a while. What would be like a plan, once this market does come and the bull market comes and say we all make huge gains, what's Rob Cash's plan, or maybe like an exit plan, or just, a plan for the future if all this happens, like as far as, more investments, retirement, are you going to quit your job? Like, what's your plans?
My plan, definitely land, buying land, real estate. Of course, other crypto assets, see what survives the market, because, the market is going to have survival of the fittest after a while.
Okay.
All the mainstays that prove themselves, I'm going to get behind them, and I'm really, honestly, truly, I'm trying to build up my XRP even more and build up my other assets even more. Let me rewind it back. I'm trying to retire with XRP.
Okay.
And I'm trying to let my other assets fulfill the things I want to take care of now.
Okay.
As far as property, things like that. So in other words, let my other assets be my spending cash to get ahead and make further investments and save my XRP for my retirement.
Okay.
Because I have my son, I have him invested. I have my children invested, give them half cash. I give them, half digital assets to put away.
That makes sense. Wow. I'll be honest, it's kind of weird hearing you say like your kids and stuff, because I'll be honest, man, you look really young.
Oh, thank you. The grades don't help though.
Yeah, the grade a little bit, but first time I seen you, I was thinking like 30. And you started saying 40, 45. I was like, what? And then I talked to you, said you had a daughter that's a little bit older. I said, no way.
Shoot, man, I got a son that graduated college. Thank you, Litecoin.
Wow, you got a son that old? Dang, I'm surprised. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh? Maybe you should start a new channel too, how to live right and eat right to look young and to look young.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay alive. I got a young wife, brother.
Maybe that's what's keeping you young.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a good thing to have a good woman in your corner. That's for sure.
Absolutely, man. She lets me deal with all this stuff, though. From silver to crypto. And actually, which is a good. Let me interject real quick.
Okay.
My wife and for guys, people out there, men that handle their assets and women that handle the assets.
Okay.
We got to get our significant others educated, because if something happens to us, we wouldn't want our assets to be in someone else's hands.
Wow.
You know, we really need to educate our significant others, even children, how to operate in the event of something tragic.
Exactly.
Because this is real life. And that's basically what I'm about, real life, CKJ.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's lovely. Yeah, believe it or not, I think you're right on the money with that too. Because after that Matthew Mellon thing, are you familiar with that?
Oh yes, man.
Yeah. After the Matthew Mellon thing, where he invested a couple million, turned it into $1 billion, and then died with his keys or the key to the to the ledger or whatever. I'm like, whoa. So what I did is basically same thing with my wife. I'm like, listen, this is, you log into this. This is what happens. So yeah, word of advice to people. You never know. Of course, you don't want to think about stuff like that, but exactly, you don't want something to happen to you and all your assets be in somebody else's hands.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm really glad you touched on that. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm really, really glad you touched on that. So basically, another thing is, so, what is like, for people tuning in to Rob Cash, do you have like a certain, upload time? Do you upload daily, every day, a couple times a week? How can, people expect some knowledge from Rob_Cash?
Most of the time, CKJ, I don't plan it. I just do it when I feel something. I just say, you know what, let me talk about something. But most of the time I do it at work right before I start my shift. Okay. I go in my office, and then I just go at it. And sometimes if something hit me, I go out to my truck real quick and I just go at it, man. When something hits me that I feel like I need to share, with the people pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, no matter what, I'll definitely link Rob Cash's channel description in the comments. So make sure you guys click subscribe and let's support _Rob Cash. I mean, he's an amazing guy in the community. You can see the knowledge is, the knowledge is there. And man, like I said, man, I think it's gonna be a huge opportunity, man. Worlds collide. Everybody, it's been amazing. Like even in the XRP community, like. They've embraced us, like they've embraced each other. It doesn't matter, male, female, Chinese, black, white, it's like it's all love in this community. That's amazing. I love it.
I love it too, and that's what's beautiful about just these type of things anyway, whether we're talking about crypto or whatever, and that's what made me start doing videos, because us regular people, there are so many things put out there to keep us apart. And that's why I started making the videos the way I did. Like, listen, we got more in common than you think.
Exactly.
And we can't let those things get in the way. We're all trying to take care of our families. We're trying to, do better, to get better. And this is about us coming together and making this thing work. Because you got to understand, we're going to be the next millionaires. Seriously.
Oh, I know. I agree.
And with that being said, the type of people in this space bringing the love and ideas that we have, it's possibility we can change the world with this, man. We can, we get along better. We have better insights. We build businesses together, and who knows what can happen in due time because of all these things like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, man, it's almost like you said, like it's almost races out the window, because the thing is, like, you work full time, I work full time, and everybody I really talk to is like, on the same journey. We're all busting our ass to work every day, and we found out about this amazing opportunity. We believe in it, and it's like we're all on the same page as, like, basically like a blue collar, hard working page. A lot of other things are out the window. It's love, it's unity, it's we understand each other, and we're all ready for this amazing journey. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm ready, man. And I've met so many people, like you said, from around the world. And like I said, that's what's beautiful about this. You can have the same, feelings or like-mindedness from somebody halfway around the globe.
Exactly.
We're all connected. We're all one big family in this. Just like there are many different assets, we're all many, but we're all family. We're all different. We have different skins, different cultures and everything like that. But at the end of the day, we all just want to live life and be fruitful. We all can be on that.
Exactly. Matter of fact, before I let you go, I remember one more question. I remember you did share one video where you I guess you did a video where you was in front of a Bitcoin machine.
Oh yes.
Now, I'm not excited about Bitcoin. No, I'm an XRP guy all the way. But to even see a Bitcoin, like, I've never seen a Bitcoin machine. Like, to even see a Bitcoin machine in a store somewhere, that kind of like just lets you know the direction we're going as far as digital currency. Matter of fact, I think you even said that Ripple was on that one time, maybe, or something.
Yes. You know what? I did that because I was in the heat of I was just trying to reach out to so many people. And the people, you know, that you talk to, you know, they go, yeah, okay, yeah. And you know, and I use these things to let them know, like, listen, this is moving with or without you. Yeah. Do you want to benefit from it or be left behind? Because no matter what, you're going to be using XRP, whether you know it or not. So why not benefit from it? You know, why not? And a lot of, you know, elite cryptos, you're going to be using them anyway, CKJ. So my thing is, why not get invested? Just like the internet, you didn't invest in it, but you're using it anyway, right?
Oh, man, I didn't think about that. Yeah, yeah.
So why not make life comfortable on top of that? Just like I said about the dollar, you're going to have to use it. You're going to use it anyway. So if you could have bought it at a penny, why not get it and be sitting on a shitload of it? You know, and the market is going to go with or without you. Technology is going to move with or without you. So you should take advantage of these opportunities. So I went to the machine because I was telling them about XRP, and I was showing them, because when it still had XRP, I posted it on my Facebook page, showing everyone that I was telling about XRP and just digital assets in general. Okay. I'm like, morons, it's going on with or without you. You better do something about it quick.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, that's why I just went nuts, and I posted it. I still have the picture in my phone. I'm gonna send it to you. I think I could probably do it in a DM. I'm gonna send it to you with me, with the selection of Ripple in that machine. I had no one to talk to ask why Ripple wasn't in the machine no more. But I mean, but the point is, it was there.
Yeah.
The machine is there.
Exactly.
And just to prove my point, you know what I'm talking about how this is coming. And this is not to what's the word I'm looking? This is not to exclude anyone, but what I'm saying is I've been around for a while, and I've seen how things work.
Okay.
This machine was close to the hood. So what I'm saying is, if that machine was close to the hood, it's coming.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was in a place where people have less means.
Okay.
If it's there, can you imagine? It's going to be everywhere.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right on the money with that. That's for
sure. It's going to be everywhere. You know?
Yeah.
So that's like, if you know a poor person, look, poor people have iPhones, okay?
Yeah.
People have iPhones. So the same thing with crypto. Again, this is going to happen with or without you. So do you want to be an investor or a customer?
Right on the money. Actually, you made me really think of something. Actually, on the one thing under the whole banking the unbanked initiative is, you know, a lot of places in these third world countries is what they were saying is, you know, basically a lot of these people can't, you know, they have dirt floors in their house or whatever. They don't even buy shoes. But guess what they got? A phone, an iPhone, a cell phone. So like you said, no matter what, if you're getting on board or not on board, this technology is moving without you. Are you going to be a buyer or a seller or an investor? It's up to you how you want to get into and, you know, grasp this opportunity, which is, like I said, man, like you said, we missed the internet, we missed the Google, the Facebook, but I believe this right here is the most massive opportunity of our lifetimes. That's for sure. And I'm excited. That's for sure.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. Like I said, again, having XRP is like buying $1 for a penny 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Are you nuts? You're going to be using XRP whether you like it or know it or not.
Wow, man, I tell you, man. Woo! I'm telling you, dude. I really enjoyed this interview. Actually, I learned a lot from you, and I'm telling you, like I said, I'm not even exaggerating when I said I'm definitely going to be checking Rob Cash's channel every day. So hopefully, like I said, I'm not sure your upload schedule, but I'm going to be looking forward to some videos from you. That's for sure. So like I said, out there, XRP community, I have Rob_Cash on the show today. I mean, you guys can see the knowledge he's bringing to the table. And like I said, I'm going to link the description and for his channel. Please, guys, click the link, sub to the channel, show Rob_Cash some love, Rob Cash some love. And you're also on Twitter too, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. At Rob_Cash71.
Okay. I'll link that in the description too to make it easy. So all you guys gotta do is just go down below and click. That's for sure. So yeah, Rob Cash, I really appreciate this, man. You know, I'm gonna have to do like a round 2 interview with you very soon.
Oh yeah, bro. Brother, let's do it. It's been a pleasure and an honor for me. We could do it anytime you're ready, man.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Good looking, man. I really appreciate your time today. And thanks for everybody for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. The CKJ coin will pop up. Please smash that coin and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we do daily videos. We have guests on the show all the time. And, you know, just I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. That's for sure. All right, let me hit stop on this thing real quick.